We're in today with the GeForce2 DH Pro. That is from 2001. It's got 32 megabytes of SDR, 200 megahertz on the core clock, and 334 megahertz on the memory clock. 64 bits bus width, and we're gonna pair it up with this Intel Core 2 Extreme QX 6850 with 4 cores and 4 threads. We're gonna jump in a couple of games and see how this video card is holding. To be fair, this video card has the same drivers like the GeForce2 MX400 that we tested previously. The only problem is that this one has only half of the performance, 32 megabytes of VRAM instead of 64, and 2.7 gig per second on the bandwidth instead of 5 nearly to 6 gig per second from the last video card that we tested. But nevertheless, let's see a couple of games and see if this 32 megabytes is enough. Let's jump in. All right, so let's jump in Underground 2 and see how the resolution and the graphic is here. I got 800 by 600 with 21 FPS is not okay. Okay, so let's put it to lower details. I think I have to put lower in this case. Oh no. Today's exercise apparently is with 640 or 800 by 600 because this is the most generic resolution ever if you want to play games with a video card like this. Now, I'm not joking when I say we tested previously a better GeForce 2 and I was like, damn, this is now I test today GeForce2 DH Pro and it's even worse. Oh, I take my words from that video card that I tested previously, seriously, because I thought 64 megabytes of VRAM, it's bad. Yeah, this model with 32 megabytes of VRAM, it's trying its best to be worse than the previous video card that I tested. Does it work? It's working, 40-50 FPS. So if there is will, there is a way. If there is a low resolution, we put it to a low resolution and we can play the games. That's it. That's how it works, you know? Don't judge me with low resolution, yeah? Don't judge me with low quality because this is how I was playing it back in the days, you know? I didn't have high details and maximum details. Those words were not in my vocabulary. I don't think this is a very stressful game that will load the CPU and the system, you know, because the system RAM has no problem, the CPU has no problem. I mean, only one core, it's maxed out, and I think with the dual core CPU you can actually do the job, so there is no problem there. In this situation, the only problem is the video card, you know. The VRAM is not the problem actually, I think the core is the problem, but regardless, I think this is in one of those situations that makes me feel better that I have a 64 megabytes VRAM GPU, GeForce2 MX400. Seriously, I never thought that would be much better than this one. Last time I tested the GeForce2, I put the video card in this game and it barely worked. And now I wanted to see if this video card is actually working, because if it doesn't work, then it's gonna blue screen. So if it's working, it's loading the VRAM, that means the GPU is okay. So it's like I use Doom 3 in order to see if the VRAM is okay. You know, and I can see the temperature, but I can see the wattage in 151 watts, so the GPU is on maximum load. This is what I get with this video card, maximum 151 watts. The CPU is maxed out, 800 megabytes of system RAM. I don't want to play the game, I just wanted to see the specs here and how it looks. It looks okay, 640. This is the generic resolution with low quality, and can actually see it's 30 megabytes of VRAM, so it's not 32, it's not using 32, only 30 megabytes. So that is one thing that I will take in consideration in the future when I'm testing other games, you know. I want to play games that actually works on this, you know. I don't want to stress you with this 9-8 FPS, you know, but I just wanted to show you that this video card can utilize the VRAM. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look. Oh, look at the artifact. Hey, look at this, see? But if we're jumping in Morrowind, you can actually see it barely gets 26 FPS. This is kind of horrible for this computer. This is kind of bad because I was expecting with this video card at least 40-50 FPS on this occasion with this video card. It's using the CPU in some occasion, a couple of cores, but majority of the time you will end up with 1 or 2 cores being utilized. This is low details, 640 by 480, and you can actually see is getting nearly 30 FPS. I don't like it, seriously. I don't like this idea of 20-30 FPS because there's not lots of room for improvement. You know, I can't do nothing. It's already low details. It's already lowest resolution, so I can't do nothing here. In this case, you can actually see the wattage is there, 155 watts consumption from the whole computer. Only 600 megabytes of system RAM being utilized, and the CPU stays around 60-62 degrees. It's decent for the computer, but for the GPU itself, look at this. It's horrible, you know. I mean, the quality 640. No, I don't like it. Seriously, I want other games. You know what? I will just go in games that actually works with this. But if we're jumping in Mafia, you can actually see on the lowest. Actually, it's 800 by 600 with lowest details. You barely have 25 FPS. I think this video card is broken. Seriously, I don't know why, but I think there is a problem. Last time I was here with this. Let's give it a restart. Let's see. Yeah, restart, no restart. Apparently, this is how it's working. So with, yeah, 800 by 600, this video card is performing like this. 26 FPS on average. Let's take a ride and see if it's utilizing more VRAM from this video card, you know. This is going to be very interesting to see if it's actually doing the job. Last time I was here in this game, it was working really nice and it was utilizing the memory kind of perfect, you know. I liked how it was working in Mafia, but now all of a sudden it doesn't work. I don't understand, you know, what is the problem. I don't care, you know. If it's working like this, it's working like this, and that's it. You know, I can do more for this video card. It's very, very troubling, this video card, seriously. I'm surprised it's performing like this. I mean, horrible. You can actually see the VRAM it's being utilized. It's using 153, nearly 155 watts consumption. And yeah, it's struggling to deliver this performance. But wait, look at this. 160 watts, nearly maximum. This is the first time I'm seeing this video card, this system utilizing this amount of power. So in this case, you get 60 FPS with this computer, with this video card, 31 megabytes of VRAM used. I like it. Apparently, Harry Plonker is one of those games that actually utilizes the system, the GPU and the CPU. In this case, you can actually see a couple of threads on the CPU are doing fantastic. I mean, a couple of cores are doing fantastic, but one core it's always being utilized properly here. But it doesn't pass 50%. But yeah, it's doing fantastic. This is what I want from a computer, you know, 60 FPS, 31 megabytes of VRAM utilized. So if I'm interested on actually playing this game, apparently it's going to use the resource from the computer. I like it. Seriously, I like it. This is how I want a game to utilize the resource, like this game. But if I do want to play something else that is working on this, it's Half-Life. Seriously, this is one of those games that works on AGP video cards like this. 32 megabytes of VRAM, it's an overkill. In some situation, can I play the game? Yes. Does it use the VRAM at maximum? No. Only 18 megabytes of VRAM is utilized here. Can actually... What the... Oh, you plonker, you don't care. So, if you want to use this video card, your game list is like this, very small, you know, and you have to be very, very careful with those games in order to work on this. Wow, 60 FPS. Now I managed to go around the other parts of the map and got... Hey, my FPS got unlocked. I like how it's working. Age of Empires, lowest resolution, 800 by 600 on, this is the lowest resolution you can get in the game. Low details, I can't complain here because this is what you get, you know. The GPU cores, it's always on 100%. I don't know, maybe this is an error, but yeah, I will not contradict with that statement here from me. 5 megabytes of VRAM utilized, and yeah, it's looking very interesting. If I want to play other games, I think I have to change the video card. You can actually see when you're clicking on a big building, it's dropping like 2-3 FPS, but it's okay, you know. If that is the price, I will take it. The overall performance is okay. The MS is not okay because it's kind of hard on this system, you know, but I don't have another option. System itself doesn't have any problems. It's holding 60-62 degrees in order to get this performance. You can actually see the CPU is being utilized a little, you know. It's all of the cores are being like pistons in a car, you know, you're doing something. But if I want a game that actually works properly and I can guarantee that I will always have entertainment. It's actually Quaake, but this is what I need for my video cards. The GPU is doing the job. In some cases it's dropping to 40 FPS. I can actually feel it. It's lagging a little, you know, but for some reason the VRAM is not necessary in this case. You can actually see that only 7 megabytes of VRAM it's used here, but it gives you a lot of entertainment. So if you're interested on playing some old titles with your old video card, I think this is the right game to put for your video card. When I looked at this video card, when I hold it in my hands, I looked at it and I said, yeah, man, I have a GeForce2, a special one, DH Pro, and oh my god, it's so hard to find. Oh, it looks cool, it's got a big radiator, it's better than the other ones, this is a unique GeForce2, and I was like, yeah, I put it in, and I'm like, 32 megabytes, 2.7 gig bandwidth, half of the performance from the last GeForce2. I mean, the last GeForce2 was fantastic, you know, and I got, oh my god, I don't know what's wrong. maybe the driver is bad, you know, I don't know, maybe this video card, I didn't put it properly and it's got a unique CD or something, I don't know. I went on the Tech Power Up websites and tried to find this video card, and all of them, they got TV in the name, you know, DH TV Pro or something like that, you know, and they are the same, you know, 32 megabytes of VRAM, you know, 2.7 gig on the bandwidth. Would you want me to recommend this video card when you can find a better GeForce2, you know, with next to nothing money? If you volunteer in a recycle center a couple of hours to do some community service, I think they will give you a box of them. You can find better video card with still next to nothing money, and they work better than this one. I mean, I'm happy that I have the video card, but I don't want to recommend it, you know. But if you have any suggestion for this video card or for this system, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.